New tonight at 6, Ohio's lame duck legislative session coming to a close. But there is a laundry list of things left undone at the State House. As NBC4's Adrienne Robbins reports tonight, there are some things people wish didn't get done this session. It was a lame duck session that was actually kind of busy, wasn't it, Adrienne?
Yeah, that's right, Colleen. You know, stand your ground is one of the things that many here at the State House probably wish were still on that laundry list of things that didn't get done. Both sides consider this a life or death issue, and now it's left up to Governor Mike DeWine. The lame duck session is coming to an end, and in typical fashion, plenty of controversial issues have been brought up.
Ohioans should be very disappointed.
One of the most heated issues has several names. Some call it stand your ground, duty to retreat, or kill at will. Ultimately, the measure added into Senate Bill 175 and passed expands where a person can use deadly force without trying to retreat first, from just in their home or vehicle to anywhere the person is legally allowed to be.
Every state around Ohio has already done what we're trying to do today.
Proponents of the bill say this allows law-abiding citizens to protect themselves anywhere.
The Second Amendment does support and protect people in the state of Ohio, so anything that's pro-Second Amendment, I move forward on.
Opponents of the bill say it actually does the opposite of protecting people, especially black people.
It takes away the victim's right to their day in court. You get to be the judge and the jury without any type of repercussions for it.
The bill is now heading to Governor Mike DeWine's desk. DeWine says he has made himself clear on the issue, with consistent calls for the legislature to act on his gun reform package.
We know there are things that will absolutely save lives, protect children, protect families. Legislature can act on these, and they unfortunately did not.
It's another issue that Republican Governor DeWine and the Republican-led legislature seem to disagree on.
Should have been a conservative Republican governor. That's what the state's looking for. Instead, he's a liberal governor that really should be running as a Democrat.
And Governor DeWine is expected to address this further later this week. At that time, we'll see if a veto is in our future. Local for you at the State House, I'm Adrienne Robbins, NBC4.